and welcome to the Nifty Scrapbooker. Today we're going to be using 3 die sets. 2 of the sets you've already seen. So you've seen our Serenity Waves, you've seen our strips and ribbons in action, and now I want to show you our light bulb, Christmas lights die set. So all these dies come from Outlaws Dies. And you can purchase them now. These dies are available right now as I speak. So what you have in this die set here is you have the shadow die, the light bulb die, and then you have these little guys here, which are the metallic where the light bulb screws into the light bulb strand. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a lot of light bulbs. I think I have 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 of them. And so I cut out 2 of these, each of these, 2 of each of these, and 8 of those. And we made it into light bulbs. What I did is I took one of these strips. I think it was this one here. And I cut a line on a piece of black paper. I also moved it down a little bit and cut it out again. So I had this long wavy strand. And then I took a piece of green paper and took our stitching dies here and stitched along the die, along the sides of that strip of paper. So that's what I'm going to show you next. This is what our light bulb strand looks like. Now, you could just run this. I have it like this way, so that's why they look like they're falling. They're hanging down. Gravity's holding it. But you could also do this and raise them up a little bit and do them across the top of your paper or the bottom of your paper. But I want to do something a little different. I want to show them showcased on the side. And as you see here on this set, I do have a stitched line down the side of the screen paper. It just creates a little detail that you normally wouldn't see on a piece of paper that gives you that kind of finished look. And there's the Serenity Wave that I cut out. And as you see, I made it a little thicker on one end, a little thinner on the other, and it kind of curved down. Now, one thing I forgot to tell you when working with these strips and ribbons, these strips and ribbons are straight. So what they sometimes do is they sometimes curve, especially like this one here. It will curve a little bit. So when you use these dies in your machine, because of the pressure the machine puts on the dies, you want to tape these down really good. I use mint tape from scrapbook.com. You can use purple tape or painter's tape, whatever your choice is, the washi tape, whatever you use. But I put about 5 strands of tape on these when I go to cut them out. That keeps them from shifting and moving as it's going through the die cut machine. That's a little tip there. That's because they're straight dies. And so when you do that, you get this nice straight stitched line along the edges. What you might not know is this not only puts the stitching on the die, but it makes the cut. So one line on this stitch line is the stitching, and one line on it is the cut line. So it actually cuts the border out for you as it is stitched along and puts the stitching on all in one movement. So, alrighty, let's get this page put together with this wonderful accent piece. Let's just go ahead and put this on because we're not going to do any tucking or anything else with this. We'll just put it together and get it taped down. And we're going to give it a little room on the other side because those bulbs kind of stick out there. There we go. And there we got our Christmas bulbs. I just thought that was so bright and so cheery. We're going to bring in some photo mats. And these are outlined in black and the string's black. So I thought a white and black piece here would be really good. I just thought that would fit with the paper so well. And you could do all kinds of things with this light bulb set. I thought about doing like translucent to make it look like with a color underneath it, maybe a translucent paper on top. I thought about using shimmer paper, but I did that with the bulbs, so I didn't want to do that again. So I just bought some bright primary colors that normally would be on a strand of lights and use those for my light bulbs. What's so exciting is I think these die sets that I'm showing you in these videos, is the dies are going to go quickly. So you might want to get your hands on these dies as soon as possible. And we hope you enjoy using these dies as much as we've enjoyed designing them, and as much as we enjoy using them too. Create these fun new layouts. Alrighty, here we're going to bring this one down here, that one up there a little bit. We're going to put a, what do I have? I picked out some ephemera from the set, and so I think my journaling box is going to go here. Maybe do that. Move those together a little bit. I'm going to put these little tags down here at the bottom. I have a tag for the top. It says, "'Tis the season." A little tag down here says, "Merry everything and happy always." So let's go ahead and glue this stuff down. We'll take the bigger stuff first, and then we'll put our accents on. This is a good way to do scrapbooking. If you get all your pieces that you know you want on there, and is to lay it out dry before you start gluing everything down, so you know exactly what can fit. Because I didn't know it. I need to bring this over a little bit so I have room for my journaling box over here. I need to bring this over this side a little bit so I can have room for my title up here. So those are the kind of things you can find out when you're dry fitting a scrapbook layout. So we're going to just bring this over here, take it about 1/4 of an inch from the side there, and that will give us room to put our journaling box. We'll do our journaling box next, since it's the next biggest thing. I love journaling boxes, especially on Christmas layouts. It describes what's being given. It describes who's getting it. It describes what kind of year it is. And it just creates a neat aspect of this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay down this title, and I'm going to grab another embellishment. Now, with this set from this is Cartabella, which is part of Echo Park. And we got this. This is called Happy Christmas. This is this paper set that came along with it that I'm using. And I'm using these adhesive brads. If I can get the brad open. So these are the adhesive brads that come with it. And we're going to grab this little reddish one here. And we're going to put it right at the top. So it looks like it's been punctured with a little pearl. There we go. So those aside, we're going to use those again. Okay, let's put these little tags down. This is not going to take much tape on these. Just a little piece of tape in the center, and you're good to go. So I put it in the center, and we're just going to barely cover the bottom, because we want to leave room for the writing. And then we're going to bring this up and center those holes there. On there, and then we're going to bring our little brad here that we have. We're going to grab the other red one, and we're going to put it in the center of this one. If I can get it off my finger. There we go. We'll just move that up a little bit. Oops, down a little bit. Right there. And then we're going to grab this piece here, put a little strip on it, and put it down. Merry everything and happy always. And what a beautiful layout. Fun, festive, just full of cheerfulness. So make sure you enjoy the season of Christmas. Make sure you enjoy doing your layouts for your scrapbook pages. And make sure you use Outlaws Dies to partner with your pages. We'll see you next time on The Nifty Scrapbooker.